One of the reasons I designed this program was to have a place for people to be able to grow and learn and lead through their development as a leader, so that they could take that to their next level in their career, whether that would be to be an operator, or work at our home office, or in some other occupational leadership capacity in some other company.
Derek, from when I started at Chick-fil-A, met with me one-on-one. We had meetings together, and he took interest in me like as a person outside of Chick-fil-A. So he talked about my 5-year plan and my 10-year plan, and he knew maybe from the beginning that this one might have just been a stepping stone for me, but he helped me achieve my goals as a teacher and in Chick-fil-A as well.
Derek gave me the opportunity to make decisions and support me in those decisions. So when I made a mistake, I wasn't worried about getting yelled at, but I knew that I would be supported and that if I made a mistake, I could learn from it.
I feel that that is an opportunity for young adults coming out of college or just starting to figure out what their career path is, to be able to learn the leadership skills that they need in a pretty fast-paced environment.
Derek taught me to take the blinders off and see the bigger picture and your end goal. So I was always, driven to be what's right in front of me, and he taught me how is this going to affect me in the long run, 10 years, 5 years from now. Is it going to be something that's going to affect us now or later? So he definitely taught me that I really need to look towards the end goal and not just what's right in front of my face. And I use that when I'm training people now. What is their end goal? I try to find that out with them and help them along the way.
The first section is that we train them. So that they're training, they're learning the systems of our store. The second part is that they're teaching. So they're taking the stuff that they've learned in our store for the first part of that and are teaching it to other people, whether it's a new person coming into the program or just some of our new team members that we have. And then the last part is them taking off. So what we wanted to see them do is that they train, teach, and then they take off as they go into their career.
So looking back to when we first opened up in 2015, I started off in back of house. Then a year later, I moved at the front of house, running the drive-through, and then finally becoming the director of the entire front of house. So being able to look at those different sides of the business has helped me become a much better leader. Going from one section to another, dealing with different people, different personalities, and then different abilities, and trying to galvanize that team to become one at each side of the house has definitely been one of the highlights of my time here at Chick-fil-A Howland.
For me, even when I was in high school, people poured into my life, helped me develop in my leadership, and so I just want to give back to see young people as they go through this program, to see them have confidence in where they're going and help them attain their dreams and their goals. What we envision for those who go through this 2-year program is that at the end of 2 years, they're ready from a financial standpoint, from a leadership standpoint, from an intellectual standpoint, to be able to choose their career, whether it is in another field other than Chick-fil-A, whether it's to become an operator and go straight into that opportunity, or through our home office and having a career there at Chick-fil-A corporate.
Derek brought confidence to me in many ways. So one of the things is that he trusted me to run the operations of a multi-million-dollar business, which in of itself, it sounds hard to do, but it was one of those things where he definitely helped me to do that through coaching, through taking me to seminars, through just one-on-one development. So that in turn made me a better leader, and it helped me to develop the leaders below me to not only understand the business, but to take that ownership in the business that's definitely needed.
So the biggest thing that I learned going through this program was to be patient, because I was very risky when I jumped on board with Derek and his team, and I really wanted to take the risk and jump and dive and do everything. But I had to learn that Derek has a process for everything, and that I needed to work at his pace and not my own pace. Because I wanted the end to be here now, instead of waiting for the right time for that end moment. So I definitely learned to be patient and trust his processes, and that definitely helped shape my leadership today.